LeBron James finally scored less than 10 points, a streak he had kept for 1,297 games, almost 20 years. It started January 6, 2007. I was in 6th grade and Cooper Flagg was 2 weeks old. When he passed the final shot on December 4th and ended the game with 8 points, it felt like an unreal moment. The impossible had actually happened. But why did I care? Why did anyone care? Was it because we love storylines and upset? Was it because it reminded us that time is ticking and the greatest basketball player to ever live is slowing down? Or is it because of this? A $15,000 loss, which of course went viral. Just one of many, many losses by bettors who expected LeBron to continue his streak that night. The commentary, at least online, and gambling Twitter more specifically, was not about LeBron, was not about what the streak meant, was not about the decision to pass. It wasn't about basketball or even the streak at all. It was about money. The gambling world is cruel. When you see a winning bet, you're likely to get FOMO. If LeBron had scored 10, you would have seen that ticket as a free $500 that you missed out on. But when you lose $15,000 on a bet like that, it's funny. And I don't think people are laughing at Bryce. I think they're laughing in relief that today, they weren't the ones who got crushed. 10 months ago, I made a video called, "Should You Bet LeBron James to Score 10 Points?" Because at the time, people were hammering that line on ProfitX for similar size stakes. In the video, I mentioned how you may be able to rationalize it as a plus EV bet, but not every plus EV bet is a wise bet. Here's a clip from that video.
If you think it is in your best interest to risk almost $20,000 to win a few hundred, knock yourself out. If you want to make this bet, make the bet. Trying to justify it as mathematically sound is where I start to scratch my head. The joy of winning $400 risk-free may feel good for a few weeks, but it will pale in comparison to the pain felt if he ever doesn't score 10.
So what did LeBron's streak ending actually mean? I can't answer that for anyone but myself, so here's my takeaway. It wasn't a basketball moment or even a gambling moment. It was something bigger. It was a human moment, a reminder that even the greatest players aren't invincible, and thus a reminder that we are not invincible either. Being thankful that you didn't lose $15,000 on this is natural. In some ways, I felt good knowing he lost. But again, not because some stranger on the internet was out 15 bands, but because I've been Bryce. I've bet large wagers I've mentally cashed as soon as I hit submit. Guarantees, locks. I also know what it's like to lose those wagers, and I can tell you it's some of the worst mental anguish I've experienced in sports betting. So when LeBron finally missed, it wasn't just the end of a streak. It was a reminder that nothing in sports or betting or life is ever guaranteed, even something with a 96.3% implied probability. And maybe that's the real lesson here. Not that LeBron is slowing down, not that Bryce lost 15 grand, but that every time we hit place bet, we're walking into the unknown, no matter how much we think we know. Maybe that's why this moment stuck with us, because it forced every gambler, even for half a second, to confront something we avoid thinking about. We don't control the outcomes, we only control the risk. Or maybe it was something else, something about the way we watch sports now, about the way we attach money to moments and moments to meaning. I don't really know. I just know the whole thing made me stop and think about what this actually means for humanity, not just professional gamblers. And in today's world of sports betting, I wish we had more of that.